Hello and welcome to this edition of The Hub on CGTN and Wang Guan in Beijing. The year 2024 saw robust engagement between China and the Arab world. President Xi Jinping hosted several Arab leaders in town and even attended and chaired a ministerial conference of a key China-Arab states forum. What is behind the momentum of China-Arab states engagement? What role do culture and people-to-people engagements play in all this? Now here in Beijing, we talk to influencers, celebrities, and people and experts to find out more. Your Excellency, Secretary General Gheit, it's great to have you with us.
Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, we're marking the 20th anniversary of a very important mechanism that is China-Arab States Cooperation Forum. How do you see the significance of this mechanism in cultivating China-Arab solidarity?
President Xi and 4 Arab leaders attending with as much as 22 foreign ministers and ministers of state from Arab countries with the Chinese foreign minister. That is a manifestation of how relations are developing. On the 9th of December 2022, there was a summit between China and Arab countries in Saudi Arabia, attended by 21 Arab leaders and the Chinese president. Take the volume of trade between China and the Arab countries. In 2004, before the establishment of the forum, the volume of trade didn't exceed $36 billion a year. Last year, 2023, it was $400 billion, more than 10 times. So the significance of that forum is very much noticed, and it covers a very wide range of subjects and issues.
The two sides said that they wanted to build a community of China-Arab shared future in the new era. As a veteran diplomat for nearly 60 years, what does this expression, China-Arab community of shared future, mean to you?
It means that the potential of both Arab countries and China will be in the service of the two people, of China and Arab world.
And you think we have a very special fraternity, as some analysts say, between the Chinese and Arabs?
It is already a very solid relationship.
You talk about trade, Secretary General. That is a 10-fold increase. How does these numbers, trade figures, translate into projects that you are proud of seeing, of projects that are benefiting communities and societies across the Arab world?
That may be related to Belt and Road Initiative. You would see that the 22 Arab countries adhere to that initiative with China. And you would see many sectors of activity, industries, factories, harbors, roads, highways that are mushrooming on Arab lands. And when you ask who is financing and who is cooperating with in these projects, and the answer comes to you, it is a result of cooperation between China and the governments of the region. China is helping a lot economically, trade-wise with the region.
Are there specific projects that comes to mind that you have perhaps visited or made an impression on you?
One of the projects is the new Egyptian administrative city or capital. And it is being built through the cooperation between China and Egypt. That is a huge city to administer Egypt through a very developed capital.
Secretary General, other than trade, investment is very much in focus right now.
I attended in Riyadh 2023, sometime in June last year, a conference of business people and communities and companies of Arab and Chinese. And I was amazed the number of participants and the companies and the activities and the arrangements that took place and the signing of so many agreements between different companies in the Arab region and China that launched lots and lots of investment opportunities. So they see opportunities. Capital looks at China and they find the opportunities. So they come, and China looks at the region and find opportunities. So it engages the rest of the region. It is a good relationship.
Figures staggering, sir, if you don't mind me sharing with you. In 2021, $100 million Arab sovereign fund coming to China. In the year 2022, over $1 billion, and last year, 2023, over $2 billion. That is a, 23-fold increase in the past 3 years.
Yes. The opportunity is available and the cooperation is available and the political background is supportive. So when you have politically governments working together, business community and capital engages also because he feels secure.
What sectors and industries do you think hold the most promise for these Arab investors?
Trade, agriculture is receiving lots of interest. Tourism is also receiving lots of interest, and as well as industrialized goods. Ability of China to ideas to give innovations, and that innovation is translated into products.
Secretary General, I want to talk about the issue of Taiwan. We all know that you worked for the Egyptian government for many decades, and Egypt was the first country in the Arab world to recognize People's Republic as early as
1955. There has been always a recognition by the Egyptian people to the China Revolution and the emergence of China. In the Arab League, we believe in the one China approach, and the one China is represented by Beijing, by the government of China.
What kind of coordination can we expect from the Arab League, a 22-member organization that you're leading, with China? Broadly speaking, how do you look at China's role in mediating Mideastern issues and crises? If you think about China's role in brokering, for example, Iran-Saudi Arabia rapprochement.
The Arab-Chinese cooperation is very solid, and the Arab countries appreciate very much the support of China to whatever that the Arabs are asking for in the United Nations. Many times China supported draft resolutions that were put before the Security Council. China is emerging lately over the last few years, emerging to play a very important, productive, positive role in facilitating the settlement of lots of differences in the region. We express our appreciation all the time to the Chinese leadership.
At this crossroads of international relations, how do you look at the value of the Chinese philosophies, the Chinese solutions? For example, the Global Security Initiative, the Global Development Initiative, and the Global Civilization Initiative proposed by President Xi Jinping.
President Xi is a thinker, more than a thinker, even a philosopher, a leader, a philosophy. And the main concern is peace in the world and the ability of world powers and the international community to work together. I hope that senses would prevail everywhere, to the point that lots of these ideas and initiatives are implemented.
You think these ideas present a different set of philosophies than the theories that we've seen previously, the paradigms that's proposed by the traditional powers in the past?
In a way, yes. In a way, yes. Don't forget that The 20th century witnessed at least 2 world wars and another 50 small limited wars. The world went through agonies. That should not be repeated in the 21st century.
And then you said you met President Xi some 3 times. What is your impression of him as a person and, as you said, as a world leader?
A very calm leader, very sure of himself. I feel he cares very much, not only for the Chinese people, but for world peace. He lays down his projects after very thoughtful thinking.
China has been experimenting its own way of development, known as the Chinese path towards modernization. I've been in China multiple times, and this time around, how do you look at the Chinese path towards modernization and perhaps its value to the emerging, developing world?
Every time I arrive in China, I'm amazed by the development, not only the development, the material development that one sees everywhere, but it is also the human life, the people, the change of the people. So China is making strides.
And then finally, as a veteran diplomat, sir, I really want to ask you this. For the future of our world, how do you think we can really achieve lasting and enduring peace, especially given what's happening in the very region that you've been working on, cultivating on, and growing up on?
The application of wisdom.
What kind of wisdom?
The wisdom that is prevailing with the Chinese leadership. Wisdom is always needed to bring people together. Patience, understanding, sense will prevail. If there are no misunderstandings, mishaps, peace will prevail.
All right, we hope that will be realized. Secretary General Gheit, thank you so much for your time.
Please, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.